Hello, Ian Ward here from Les Jardins Glenelm. It is December 7th and -8 outside Celsius. We're here inside our passive solar greenhouse. You can see the snow accumulating on the side. There's no heating in here, but things do heat up about 10-15 degrees above the average temperature outside during the day, especially when the sun comes back and we have some longer days in mid-January. We're not expecting much from what we're going to be seeding today. Because it's the winter and nothing much happens because it's a complete dormant period because we have less than 12 hours of sun every day. But once things heat up, it's going to send a signal to the seeds that it's time to germinate, and the weeds will only germinate about mid-March, whereas these guys should germinate mid to late January, and then they'll be all alone. So what we're planting here is a cruciferous mesclun mix that we've had really good luck with in cold conditions. It is Tokyo Bekana, Vivid Choi, and a collection of tatsoi and mizunas and mustards that we've found to be extremely cold hardy and all really fast growers. We've done a bunch of tests and found these to be they grow all pretty much at the same rate. It's a gorgeous mix of reds and greens and spicy and not spicy, which people really seem to appreciate, and we love it because that gives us greens in the winter. We don't have to buy stuff from the grocery store as much when we're not producing. And our clients absolutely love it in mid-March and mid-April when we get 2 cuts of this mix. So we're seeding a little bit differently from last year. Last year we did 12 rows with our 4-row seeder, and that means it gives a really dense planting, but there's no space between the rows, mostly for aeration. That's what we're worried about in the winter greenhouse because it's very humid in here. We want it humid because otherwise things will dry out. The leaves will dry out and die, but it's also a good condition for mildews to develop. So by planting denser rows with greater spacing, we're hoping to avoid some of that. We didn't have much issue with it anyway, but we're trying to get ahead of it and get just a really good, dense, healthy planting. Once we're done seeding here, we're going to put on a row cover, which is that cloth over there, which we're going to be setting back on top of some lettuces in that row shortly, and I'll let you watch.